All right, everybody, we are out here at Government Canyon State Natural Area is where we're at right there. We'll tell you that much, in fact. And what we're going to do, as you can see, we are right there. We're going to walk up that little tiny trail and right back down this one. Come up to this point, take this, go down to that overlook, come back up, go around here and back down to that overlook. Come back up, go out here, straight down, and straight back over. While that may seem short, that's actually going to wind up being like, what did I figure? 4 miles or 4.5 miles or something like that. So you see they break this down into the back country and the front country. The front country is the easy, these are the far more challenging. So over here some signage or some things that they do. Geocaching workshops, hiking, camping, your dog. So there you go. You can see no dogs beyond this point. You get a fine at $500. And right there's what you're allowed to do on this trail. Trail courtesy. And there you go. No dogs, no horses. Interesting. And you can see this is the Joe Johnson route, or as they call this for short is JJR. No potable water available beyond this point. Well, we have our own. So we're going to walk it, see what it's like, take you along, show you what we see. So I'll see you on the next clip. Alright, so in an extremely short walk, you quickly get off of that trail, which goes on that way, and get to this, as they call it, recharge trail. And so we're taking this up to a little loop and over scenic overlooks and stuff. So it goes this way. And you can see if you watch my Palmetto video, then you know that the trail, oh, I seen you from back there if you think you were hiding. But anyway, the Palmetto Trail is all smooth, whereas this is already far more rocky and rugged than it. So again, we're going to get on through here, see what we can get, see what we can see, and I'll see you on the next clip. Alright, so we've come up to this little trail map here, and you can see it says we are here, so we're actually here on this Sendero Balcony. So we will go up. What we've decided to do is just go right up to the green, then take the purple, come down to that little viewing point right there, come back up and around, come all the way down to this viewing point, then back up and around here, and then straight back down where we just already have been, and be done with it. So this is the trail, and you can see right here, it does say Sendero Balcones right there. And then of course, just like those other signs, shows you what you can and cannot have on here. So you can see this is thinner, rockier, and most certainly rougher looking. So good hiking boots is the key. That's what you need. So again, we'll keep heading, and then whatever I run into that's interesting, show it to you. So we'll see you on the next clip. Okay, so you can see here ahead of us, this is the trail that we've been on. This Sendero Balcones. Right here is another sign for it, as you can see. And here is where we get off and change trails, hiking only, no bikes, as you can see. And right here, Bluff Spurs. So you can see it's an orange trail, hiking only. That's it. So this is it. Thinner trail. So far, nothing rocky like what we've been on. There's not been very much of anything to look at on these trails, I can tell you so far. So that's why I've only shown you signs and just a teeny bit of each trail, because honestly, what you're seeing is exactly what they are. So, you know, like always, whenever we get something, I know this one here is supposed to take us to 2 different overlooks that are supposed to be nice. We'll find out when we get there. So if nothing else, I'll see you at the first scenic overlook. All right, so this right here is the trail that we came down to come to this North Spur overlook. And let me tell you, the view is fantastic. You're going to love this. What do you think? Ain't that wonderful? No? Really? How could you say that? Oh, you mean because of all these trees and stuff that's blocking any kind of a view that there might be? Yeah, this is one of their overlooks. And we got one more to go to. That's the south one. This is the north. And they actually recommend you come to this one. So we're a little bit scared now because they don't steer you to the south one that we're heading to.
See, that's just right down there. That's the visitor center.
Yeah.
You can see.
Oh, yeah, straight ahead. Yeah.
Something else down through there, some big buildings.
So this is the overlook. This is what we came for. Pretty fantastic. See you on the next one. All right, so we've been walking a little ways, and you can see we come here, and you can see to the left is the parking area. So what we're going to be doing, you can see that right there, it says Bluff Spurs 2. This trail here, that's what we will be taking to get out of here when this is all over. But for now, we're taking this south spur here. This is what will take us to that south overlook. You can see this right here. So this will take us to the south scenic overlook. And we're hoping, obviously it's far better than the north. It's 4/10 of a mile down here, so it's going to take us probably 8 to 10 minutes probably get down to it. And then of course I turn around and come all the way back to this very spot back here. And we'll make what would then be a right. And we'll start working our way out of here. So, well, as you can see again, the trails pretty much all the same. I mean, there's really just nothing to show you on the trails, sadly, but it's just the way it is.
If we're walking, if you exercise.
Yeah, as my co-worker back there is saying, that honestly, yeah, this is just good to get out in nature, get out away from noise. We've seen 3 people on these trails so far. That's all we've seen. So you want to get back to nature, you want to get here and exercise, get some walking done, you can certainly do that. But for view so far, honestly, I have to admit it's pretty lacking. So, you know, if you come out here, just come out here mainly with that view of exercise, get some miles under your belt, so to speak, and be good with that. So I will see you at the South Rim Overlook. All right, hey, I've been looking for something pretty to bring you on these trails, and we finally ran across it. Look at these flowers. And these 2 gigantic flowers are on this little cactus. Check that out. Isn't that cool? I like them. Little bug down in that one. But yeah, that's neat. So I finally got to bring you something pretty. So let's keep going to the scenic overlook. All right, so we've made it here to the south overlook. Right over there is the headquarters building. I don't know if you can see them or not, but right over in here is the 2 flags, the American, Texas. And then that first building there on the left, that's the headquarters building. Then that other one to the right, I believe, is the picnic pavilion that they have. But anyway, this is the overlook here, so at least you can see stuff. You can see the hills and the trees and all of that, so you're not totally blocked in here. This one is a lot rougher to get to, I'll tell you. It's more downhill coming. Rocks and stuff, a lot of big rocks, in fact. So obviously when we go back, we got to make our way up. So it's probably why they don't recommend this one. But as far as the view, it's a better view. Now, is it something fantastic or something? Well, you're looking at it yourself, so you be the judge of it, if it's fantastic or not. But this is it. We'll be heading back, and then we'll be heading out. So if there's nothing else to show you, I'll end the video when we get there. So I'll see you either way in a second. All right, so you can see the sign here. This is Spurs Trail. This is what we just did. This is what we came off of. So you can see hiking only there. So we're done with that, and we are back to the same old thing. Just want to show you. This is the recharge trail, if you remember. It's where we started at. You can see it goes both ways. So we're heading this way to head out of here. And once we get back, I'll give you all the stats. I don't remember even now what time we took off, but I can tell you right now. Right now it's 12:36. So whatever time we took off, it's, you know, that time now. Now it's just doubling back on these 2 little trails. And so once we get to the start, I'll finish this video out. Sorry there wasn't more to show you, but honestly, I showed you the best of what there was. So take it for what it is. All right, everybody, you can see right there, we are back right where we started from. The time is 12:48, and we are done. I don't remember even what time we started, but whatever time that was, to 12:48, that's how long it took us to do those. So now what we have to do is walk back up this road about a quarter of a mile or so to the parking lot, and then we'll be completely done. But as far as the trails themselves, that's done. And I'll let you make your own judgment call as to what its value is, or if you want to come here or not. But like I said, I've showed you the best of what we saw on all those trails. So that's it for this part. For us, we're gonna go off and try to play some disc golf, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.